If you're tired of getting stomped by a Reyna that seems to constantly be destroying your team, constantly healing back up again, or even worse, popping an ultimate every 2 rounds and just absolutely dominating you because she has a super high fire rate, well, you are in luck. This is a how to counter Reyna guide if you are a Reyna player yourself and you want to find out your weaknesses, or you want to just absolutely stomp people that one-trick Reyna in ranked. Well, this video will hopefully help you out. Beautiful, as always, my name is Jonal. Before the video starts, a like, a comment, a subscribe, all that stuff helps greatly against YouTube algorithm, especially liking and dropping a comment in the comment section helps promote the video, helps get the eyes of the YouTube gods on this video and give me some favor. So thank you guys for everyone that does that. Of course, if you have people that struggle with Reyna or you just want to share this video around, greatly appreciated. Thank you for sharing. And our Discord community is linked down in the description if you want to join an awesome community, together with my Twitch and Twitter if you want to drop me a follow and figure more out about this channel. Outside that, I think it's time to really just begin. Now, what better place to start than her abilities? And I know you know her abilities, but it's good that we are on the same page. Her first ability is her Leer ability. It is essentially a flash. Reyna will throw out an eye. The eye lasts for 2 seconds, and any enemy that looks in the direction of the eye will be nearsighted. Now again, this flash lasts until 2 seconds has passed or until it takes any bullet damage. She also has 2 of these, so if you see one, just remember there might be a second one following straight up. Now her signature ability is actually quite spicy and is the whole point of the kit. Every time Reyna gets a kill or gets an assist, a orb or a soul will drop from the opponent that just died. Reyna can expend one of her 2 charges, unless she's in her ultimate, which we'll get on in later in the video, to either 1, devour the soul, or to use the soul to dismiss herself. Now, if she devours, she will heal 100 health over 3 seconds. She can overheal up to 150 health, so essentially she can go to all the way up to essentially a full buy-in armor. So if you, this is kind of why she's so snowbally, because she can just heal herself up to 150 health. The important thing to remember with this ability is that the overheal will decay after 25 seconds unless she overheals again. So you know if she got a kill and it's 25, 30 seconds has passed, the overheal will have disappeared and she's back down to at least 100 or maximum 100 health. Now, if she decides to dismiss herself, it's a little bit different. She takes the soul, she will become invulnerable and gain a slight movement speed, especially in the beginning, for 2 seconds. So you can't hurt her, but you can see her. Now, these abilities are amplified when she uses her ultimate. Again, if you don't use her ultimate, the Reyna will normally just have 2 charges, but in her ultimates they become practically broken. Her ultimate only takes 6 points to charge. It's some of the fastest ultimates in the game, takes 6 charges, and that's because this is kind of the whole point of Reyna. It's supposed that she snowballs, she gets her ultimate, and she wipes the floor with everyone with her ultimate. That's why later in this video we will talk how to counter her ultimate. But essentially, it asks for 30 seconds, she get an increased fire rate, equip and reload speed by 15%, and every time she gets a kill, she will instantly start healing herself, again up to 150 health of overheal, and she can absorb the soul, immediately essentially devouring, dismissing herself, sorry. Essentially dismissing herself means she becomes now invisible, gains a movement speed, and cannot take any damage. Which is crazy, because again, that means that every time she gets a kill, she starts healing, again, up to 150 health, and she can become invisible with a boost of movement speed and take absolutely no damage. This is why Reyna is such a snowbally agent. So, with her abilities locked down, let's talk about how you can counter her. Now, the first rule of Reyna's abilities is quite simple. Destroy her Leers. This is a very common mistake in low elos, that people just let them stay out there and zone her team or keep you blind or whatever. If she pops a flash, be a good Samaritan, take responsibility and just destroy it immediately. It is the worst flash in the game because it can get destroyed. Now she can try to make to throw it in a direction or in a way where you will have to move your mouse really far away from the corner she's about to peek, and then you have to flake back. If she does that, it's a little bit about aim. But another way, of course, to avoid the flashes is if you can anticipate that she's gonna flash, then you can play close so she throws the flash past you as it flies a fixed distance each time. That's a pretty neat trick against Reyna. But if not, then just be a good teammate and just destroy the flashes immediately. The exceptions are if you are camping or holding some angle that's really aggressive, really cheesy, and if you start shooting, you will give away your position and you will die. If that is the case, then try to let her walk past you and take that risk. But in general, the rule is, you see Reyna flash, you destroy Reyna flash, just like with Sova arrows. Now, a normal Reyna that snowballs is the issue for most people. The fact that she gets a kills, and then she just heals to 150 health, and she has not been chipped down. Compared to a Jet, which, you know, the Jet kills one of her teammates, but at least she was chipped down in health, so she's easier for the next one to kill. The other one is, of course, that even if you peek her wrong, even if there's two people on you, she can just get a kill and then get the back, you know, just get out, which is kind of frustrating. So here's how you deal with that. First of all, when you're fighting Reyna, when there's a Reyna in play, make sure you don't fight her alone. Try to stack with a teammate. If you can on comms and you aren't high enough elo, if you have friends, try to double peek her. And there's two ways of doing that. There's the bad version where one peeks, he dies, and the other peeks. And there's the one where you guys peek simultaneously, and that is the one that you want to go. Because even if the Reyna gets the frag on your teammate, she will die to you or your other teammate. So stopping that snowball potential. The whole point is just don't let her take 1v1s, because that gives her time to heal herself, and it gives her time to dismiss. However, if that happens, there's a couple things you can do. First of all, every time she devours, the healing goes in a line from the soul to her. So even when you're in a smoke, it's relatively, with some practice, easy to line up shots through the smoke to take her down and hopefully kill her. If not, then if she dismisses, if you're close enough, or if you're playing someone like Raze or Jet and the Reyna is not backed up, like a lot of Reynas are, they will play alone and away from their team, you can chase them down as they come out from the dismiss, which is pretty neat. Because when they come out from the dismiss, they use a little bit of time to pull up their weapons, and therefore they're easier to kill. Now, make sure, one, that she's alone, and two, remember she can cancel her dismisses, including her ultimate one, whenever she wants. So, make sure that you don't put yourself, like, you start, like, doing weird updrafts and dashes, because you can just cancel it immediately, and if you are in a state where you can't shoot, and she cancels it, then she will probably get the draw on you, and you will probably just die there. But the whole point is, if she dismisses, if you can chase her down, that's really, really great. If she devours, you can try to track where her healing is. But the best way of dealing with a Reyna when it comes to these abilities is to make sure that she can't take a fight alone. Especially for extended period of time, so she can't have those 3 seconds to heal back up. Now, when it comes to her ultimate, that is really, really crazy to try to counter, because essentially it just enhances the duelist skills. One of the things that you actually can do is that you can try to draw it out, especially if she preemptively pops it on something like defense. You can actually try to see if you can back out, slow, wall, smoke, whatever, to wait out those 30 seconds so you don't take that 1v1, because after 30 seconds her ult will dismiss, and that's a wasted ultimate. That's actually happened to me a couple times when I play Reyna, and it's the most frustrating thing when I pop my ultimate ready to, 1v5 their push, and they just back the fuck out. They put up a wall, they smoke me off, they drop mollies and nades, and they just like do anything they can to avoid fighting me. It's really, really frustrating. Again, her whole spiel with her ultimate is she becomes better at taking 1v1s, and every time she takes a 1v1, she's insane, right? So again, double peeking, stacking multiple people on the same angle, being able to shoot her from multiple ways, meaning a lot of time, don't peek her. Don't peek her, don't take the fight unnecessarily. If you can lure her into crossfire, if you can do stuff like that, that's really, really great. And keep destroying, again, it really comes down to this, keep destroying her flashes. When she flashes in, destroy them immediately if you can. That way you and your team can hopefully get angles on her and take her out. If not, clicking heads, dropping your own flashes, doing everything like that, of course, goes a long, long, long way. The last tip that I have is, of course, you can listen for Reyna's ultimate when she is in it, and when she has gotten a kill and dismisses, becomes invisible. You can easily track her if you have decent headphones and have audio on and it's not blasting music. So you can listen right here. I'm gonna play you a clip and you can easily hear where the Reyna is, and then you can easily take her when she jumps out of her invisibility. Very, very easy to do, because a lot of Reyna, when they have their ultimates, is really aggressive, really cocky, and pushes to places where they have no escape. So this is actually an easy way to catch them out.
Last player standing. Spike down. C. Forgive me, I don't grieve.
Now, the biggest tip to really rank up in this game is to like this video, comment and share it around. If you know somebody that hates Reyna, share it with them, and they can hopefully be a part of absolutely dumpstering on Reyna players like this. Or again, if you know a Reyna player and you want them to kind of just be a little bit more aware of what the enemies might do against them, especially in higher elos, well, then this is a really great video to watch, because if you know how you're gonna get countered, then you also can anticipate that, and you can kind of predict some of their playstyles, especially when you start pushing into those higher elos. So like, comment, subscribe, Twitch and Discord and all that good stuff down in the description. Again, when you're fighting Reynas, try to stack on her multiple times, destroy those flashes, leers, eyes, whatever you want to call them, and leave shields. If you can, scream in a corner and throw nades and just everything, including the kitchen sink and your mom, at her to try to stop her from pushing. I want to thank all my friends that was a part in recording some of the footage for this. It was real nice of them to join in on that. So thank you guys. And besides that, guys, my name has been Jonal. As always, please stay positive. I love you guys very, very much. Again, take care of others, but it's important that you take care of yourself as well. My name is Jonal. You guys keep the enemy in your crosshairs.